Hey everyone out there, welcome to a fun-filled edition of Radio Free Decipher.
We have a jam-packed, star-studded show for you today, but before we get to that, which is a complete lie, my name is Kyle Hoyer, and with me as always...
This is Evan Lorenz.
Excellent.
There is not a lot of news to impart because all our secrets are now laid bare. We put the Energize spoiler up in its entirety today. This Wednesday, a couple days ago, was the release on the online game, so you've seen, you have the opportunity to see all the Energize cards there, and so we're pretty much in a holding pattern, I guess, until the pre-release tournaments in a couple of weeks.
You know, that was way too much actual Decipher, information. I thought this show we were just going to talk about non-Decipher.
We are going to talk about the most important thing is the results of the soccer game.
That's right. The second annual Decipher versus Teagle and Little, who are printers.
And unfortunately,
soccer game.
I didn't get to go because I was here working late that day,
right.
and was not able to go to the game.
But a bunch of us stopped by right after, back by the office.
Yes,
right after the
to impart the news. But let everybody know how it went.
I'll give you the rundown since I was in the game. It was raining that evening.
Yes.
The rules for the match were two. Each team had only 6 players on the field. 30-minute halves, and it was 2 halves. So
okay.
Obviously, since a half, there's 2 of them.
2 halves make one.
Yeah.
Whole.
And it was really close during the first half of the game. We scored first. Then they scored. Then we got 2 more goals. Then they got a goal. So at halftime, it was 3-2.
Okay.
In favor of Decipher.
So then you decided that would be no good.
That would be no good. So when we came out of the halftime period, Decipher was really fired up, and we rattled off 7 straight shots.
Unanswered, correct?
7 unanswered goals, and then they got the final goal of the game. So the final was 7-3.
Very nice.
We, pretty much destroyed
wouldn't that
them.
be 10-3?
Or yeah, that's what I meant. 10-3. I'm a mathematician today.
I see that.
So
10-3.
10-3.
That's awesome.
10-3 was the final of the game. So
I wish I could have been there to see it.
They didn't have their Brazilian connection,
ringers, yes.
as ringers were not allowed. We have a guy that plays with us every twice a week too. A really good guy named Ian, but and he showed up to the game, but we were like, sorry man,
can't do it.
We're not doing ringers this time. So.
Now, I understand that they've now gone and challenged us to a basketball game.
Yes, they actually have challenged us to a basketball game now. But there's some other news from the soccer game.
Okay.
Evidently, they broke upon us like water on rock.
What?
We evidently destroyed them. One guy walked away with a broken toe. One of their guys had a pretty bad sprained ankle and evidently is not getting around very well. And their star guy, too, evidently we hurt his leg, I think on his knee somewhere, and he is on crutches or something like that, too. So, yeah, we pretty much manhandled them. Why we're getting now the basketball challenge is because they don't want to play us in soccer anymore because they now realize that we're much better than them.
I was going to say, does this mean like some kind of price increase now on like Enza Fangorn?
Yeah, exactly. I got the opportunity to go over and sort of tour around their warehouse the other day, which was really cool. So a bunch of really nice guys, and
that's good.
We're looking forward now to the challenge part 2, which is basketball. But we're all still really fired up about soccer. So now we're going to be looking around to other
practice, right?
Yeah. I was out there
twice a week?
yesterday. Yeah, Tuesday and Thursday, playing just as normal.
Very cool.
And but now we're going to be looking around for other area businesses that might be able to field teams so that we can take on Chili's or something funny.
Yeah, we know a couple of people from a few other places around the area here.
So maybe we can get Dale Hannick's corporation to field a soccer team.
That would be nice.
So,
yeah.
Who does he work for?
For Lillian Vernon.
Yeah, there we go. So maybe those guys
random
can
plugs
field
for
maybe they can field a team.
Decipher volunteers. So there you go.
So yeah, but evidently up next with Teagle and Little might be a basketball match. I don't know when and where, but I watch a lot of Lakers games, so
yeah, which must qualify.
Yes, I must be learning from just watching Kobe. So
yeah, well, you shouldn't learn from watching Shaq.
Oh,
the free throw thing. Yeah.
But it's all right. He leads the league in actual field goal percentage. He has the highest percentage. So.
He also is a giant, you know.
That's right.
Anyway.
So that is all the news that's fit to report for the soccer game.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Well done.
It was hard earned and well deserved.
Very good
for our team. And we had oranges, just like when I was a youth. We had the
what is
sliced
that?
oranges.
It was like yeah.
Yeah, we had the sliced oranges. It was really fun. Like,
You're
it was just like when I was a kid again playing soccer.
Were
back
there
in California.
Were there juice boxes?
No, there was water. Yeah, there was Ed, our team mom, brought the water and the sliced oranges, and it was real fun. So
that's funny.
Yeah,
that's really good.
So other than that, we had a bunch of other non stuff to talk about.
Yeah, well, I mean, 24.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's only 3 episodes left.
Yeah, we're
in our 24.
We're digging it.
And I know Trevor McGregor out there is a big fan of 24, and he always emails me after every episode and like, dude, I totally think it's blah 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 blah. We have these fun little email
I was a little disappointed in myself this week because I paid a little too much attention to the credits and saw Penny Johnson Gerald.
There might be people out there that are going to want to watch 24, and we don't want to spoil it for them.
Oh, okay, if you haven't watched the most recent 24 yet, fast forward about 30 seconds here.
There was a name in the credits.
Well, I've said it already.
That spoiled a surprise.
Basically saw that a certain character was returning at the end of the episode, and here it came about a minute and 20 seconds from the end, and this character hasn't shown up. And I'm like, well.
Obviously,
I know
the big surprise.
And you know what's really terrible about it is the same thing happened on Angel this week, which I also watched. One of the actors who had been away, and I see her name in the credits, and it's like...
You need to stop being so attentive.
Well, as someone
Where does all this attentiveness go when you're, proofreading the sheets?
Oh! If you could see my face right now.
Dude, that was the biggest dog ever.
That was a dog, man. No, I'm rendered speechless now. No, I pay attention to the credits, because I guess maybe it's sort of like my theater background, or that I do creative stuff also and want people to read my name in the credits. Maybe I don't know what it is, but I noticed this stuff. Plus, you kind of got to be well armed to play this recognize the Trek actor in 24 games. Yes. There have been a few that people have pointed out on the BBSs that haven't even slipped by me, which is pretty impressive.
So now everybody is.
Oh, it's totally a group game now. If you go over to the Everything Else BBS, there's usually a thread about it every Tuesday, or the next Wednesday morning about who's new that's appeared that's on 24.
Right.
Lots of fun.
That's funny. It's amazing how good that TV show is.
I do enjoy the 24.
I don't think there would ever realistically be able to be a card game based off of 24, but man, that would be fun anyways,
we would enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the 30 of us in the office that
we are an army.
So our staff photographer Jason is just walking back in the room, and you could hear him shut the door. Hey Jason,
what is
all this women's clothing What's all this women's clothing doing in the office?
Yeah. Belly up to the mic here and tell us what's the deal. Oh.
That's not my stuff.
I didn't say it was your stuff. It was a photo shoot, right? One for Decipher, right? Okay.
Does that mean you're obviously you're having a photo shoot going to be going on or going to happen in the near future. Does that mean you're going to have a bunch of models walking through the office here, Jason?
There will be some models probably coming through, maybe tomorrow, but definitely on Saturday for a fitting.
Okay, note to self, don't be late and don't...
And come in on the weekend.
Don't call in sick, tomorrow and this weekend.
There you go.
Be here.
All right.
It'll be good.
All right.
Right on. Maybe there's some play testing we can do this weekend.
Those aren't my clothes.
Okay.
Nice. All right.
Very nice. Thanks for sharing.
Dang.
Well, we're all with the burns.
Jason, you missed the dog I did on Evan just a little bit ago. It was world class.
He basically accused me of slacking on the job, but in a roundabout sort of way.
Yeah. So this episode that has to do with nothing, we should probably bring it to a little bit of a close.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to draw this out so that I don't have to go back and do what I was doing when you came to find me to record RFD, because I'm working on our image database.
Oh, that can be
which
no
is,
fun.
We have thousands and thousands of Star Trek images that have been pulled over the years, and we have acquired a bunch more recently, and they have to be input in this database so that we can, punch in Jean-Luc Picard and get, every picture we have of Picard when we're trying to...
So if it's a picture of, ensign, red guy, shirt guy firing a pistol, you have to put phaser, you have to put, red shirt, you have to put ensign, you have to put...
Weapon, everything you can think of. And this isn't, data entry is usually the sort of thing you can get, an intern or somebody to do, but not in this case. It has to be somebody who knows Star Trek and pretty much has to be a designer, because we're the ones who know what it is we're probably going to want the image for someday. Like, we know that equipment is a word in the game, so we put that on, and we put episode titles, episode numbers, everything you could possibly think of. So some of these entries for images have 25, 30 keywords for them if they're pretty extreme. It's obnoxious.
Wow.
And I am in the process of updating it now for a bunch of new images.
That sounds like incredibly mind-numbing business.
It is, but we're close to the end of the day here as I magically record this yesterday. So I get to be done with it soon, which is good stuff.
Yeah. What time is it, by the way?
It's 5:30.
It's only about 5:06 right now.
Oh. Dang, the Radio Free Clock is fast.
So that means we need to drag this out a little bit more.
That crushes me.
What else would you like to talk about? Oh my God, we've just bored everybody. So let's
anybody. I wish that I had a spoiler or something you didn't know, because you've sat with us so nicely. There for
actually, for all those people that are interested, the Fell Beast spoiler for the next retail promo card got spoiled on Wednesday. To the product champions, all the volunteers of Decipher. So if you're interested to find out what the exact game text of that is, go
find
to
a product champion.
or go to our Lord of the Rings message board.
I'm sure it's all over.
Somebody, if you type in, hey, what was the spoiler for that for the Fell Beast, they're sure to be able to post it for you. So
that would be.
There's your spoiler.
Awesome.
If you didn't already know it. All right. Once again, I'm Kyle.
And I'm Evan.
And we're out of here.